Today we created an aggro deck that draws just as many, if not more cards than your typical control builds. That's right, today guys, we are playing some aggro, which is weird enough as it is, but the deck is even weirder because we're drawing so many extra cards today. And this is really a tactic built into the deck purposely because with aggro decks comes a big weakness of sweepers, and when the sweeper happens, we run out of cards in hand, we lose the game. So this is a really great way to kind of mitigate that damage and keep drawing cards throughout the game. That way we can replenish the board if ever gets swept up. And it centers around Samut, a card that allows us to draw cards every time a creature hits the opponent when it enters the battlefield, which means obviously a lot of haste threats, but there are some really unique ways to use that haste with things like the Pugilist and the Requisitioner, which both come with a blitz ability. Pugilist, you know, blitzing in, giving that haste, attacking in, not only is going to draw us a card when it lands a shot, it's going to create a devil that will land a shot, drawing us another card, and then when it dies on the blitz, we draw another card. So we're constantly drawing a ton of cards, always keeping our hand nice, fresh, and full. Some other really interesting ways to get over the top with trample effects, trample and haste like Hungry for More. Squee, obviously a no-brainer, comes in, draws us 2 cards as well. So a lot of ways to draw multiple cards every time something's landing an attack, and we keep the pressure very high. So this one was a lot of fun, but if you are new here, we do post videos on this channel typically 5 days a week. So if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, subscribe, all that good stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I'd greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, enjoy the video guys, enjoy the games, and we'll see you back here at the end. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some aggro in the colors of Jund. We're doing some Samut stuff here where we're, you know, trying to get some hasty threats in, you know, doing some really interesting blitz combinations with it. Should be interesting. Opening hand here is good. I just need a swamp and it's really good. But we got a pretty good start here with both the Forge and the Kamano. There's our swamp. All right, and we're seeing Abzan. We get a wall down here. Defender. There's about if you look top 6 cards of your library, you may reveal a card the rest of it. Okay, so get a land card. Interesting. We're gonna start building the Forge up right away because we got to do that, right? Let's go ahead and send these in. No reason not to. They give up their wall. Wow. Okay. And a Stomper, so they're trying to ramp here. Interesting. So they're ramping. They've got wall. The wall did search for lands too, so yeah, that makes sense. We'll probably just end the turn here and look to hit go for the throat on the Stomper. I think I'm fine with that. Maybe that wasn't a call. Maybe it was eaten alive. Maybe we should have done eaten alive so we could have that instant speed value. I don't know. We'll see. Here comes the Treeful. That's going to be a good target. All right, Treefolk is down. And let's go here. Let's attack. Take this out. Both of these go to the face for 6 damage, and then we hit them with an Eaten Alive. Because they're about to be at enough mana to do something with that Stomper. They need 2 more lands, so just get rid of it and be done with it. I think we got this one. It's a little bit of a weird game, but I've never seen anyone play an Abzan deck like this with the ramp, but I like it. They're on their way to Diamond. Storm the Festival. Interesting. Are they going to get a Stomper and a Ren again, or what? Oh, they must have not hit very well on that. That's unfortunate. The opponent does scoop it up. Very good. GG's. Looks like the Forge and the Hungry for More were enough. Love it. All right, not a bad way to kick things off. I think that was a pretty ideal matchup for us, though. The opponent going a bit slower, trying to ramp into their bigger plays, so that worked out nicely. I get to go first. Opening hand looks good. I've got a 2-drop into a 3. 2 drop into a squee. Hopefully there's not too much bodies that they put in front of us here. Oh, they're starting off with the Willow Geist. Okay. Willow Geist is a good blocker for the Riveteer Requisitioner here because I've only got 1 toughness. That's the only problem with this card is the 1 toughness, but it applies a lot of pressure if it comes down with the Blitz. I'm very curious what I should do here now that I drew this. I feel like this is the play. I feel like this is the play, and then we work into the Submit next turn and then try to get 2 cards for 1 on the Submit instead of just getting the Submit down and trying to get the 1 card, which we might not even get because they might chump block. Alright, they gain 1. We do get a treasure. Alright, the opponent also running Jund colors. So they're definitely gonna have some spot removal here. Alright, they get a blood token. I can live with that. Let's go Submit. Let's go Eaten Alive here. Sacrifice. You're gone. Take this out. And then we send in our attackers and we draw 2 cards, which is fantastic. Hopefully we find more removal. We're definitely gonna need it. Parabrass Forge is nice. A couple Pugilists is also really nice though, honestly. That's another 2 extra cards, so if we can get another turn here. If they don't actually disrupt our board state right now, we can attack in, get another Goblin. Pugilist counts as another 2, so that's 3 cards next turn we could draw. And a lot of damage. But that's assuming they don't mess with the board state, which I'm sure will happen. Okay, it's a squeeze. I can live with that. That's fine. That is A-okay. Let the fun begin. Here we go. 3 extra cards potentially here. I mean, we don't die, right? Yeah, we don't die. You just lose your squee. That's tough. And we draw 3 cards. Love it. They say, oops, they realize their mistakes. Yeah, let's just end a turn. I don't really need to waste any Eaten Alive here on the Geist. So many cards. Look at how many cards we just drew right there. Submit with all these Blitz creatures are insane. What an insane combo. Those do gain them life. We do have to remember, if they get bigger, they are going to gain them life. But looks like that they don't have much more for us here, so let's just end this. That should do it. They say good game. They gain 2 here, but we deal a lot more than that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect lethal. Down to 0. They would have gained another off the Willow guy, so perfect amount of damage. We did have the Commando as well for an extra point of damage, but that was perfection. All right. That game was literal perfection, guys. I mean, I could not be happier with that. We got the Submit down. We were drawing a boatload of cards, reduced the entire hand. That's how it was designed to be played out. Opening hand here is definitely interesting. Another Jund player. A lot of mirror matchups and colors, huh? Okay. Alright, I like the go for the throat here, maybe on the Harvester. It's not a bad call. I may end up regretting that, but I do have Eaten Alive for later if they have like the Shieldred and stuff. Shieldred's one of the main cards we really have trouble getting through. That's tough. Ooh, a Submit is beautiful. I'm gonna go though with the Riveteer for now, or no. Ah, shoot. If only I had another black source. Maybe I shouldn't have played that green source, huh? I guess I could go here though. Guess I could go here and here. I really don't love it. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't love it, but at least we get the treasure out of the deal. Somebody can maybe come down next turn and we can start doing some stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I need to draw some cards, man. I need some help. Need some help. That's tough because that can just turn sideways and then screw me over. So with that being said, what do we do? Because if I play Samut, yes, it gets through, it lands an attack, right? Because they're not going to want to block. We draw the card, cool. But then they just turn that sideways next turn and Samut is dead. Which means I think we go here, but that's a lot of extra cards we miss out on by not being able to play it after Samut lands. It's tough, man. But I think this is the right call. We got to get aggro, man. We're the aggro deck. We haven't done much damage at all, so we need to start swinging through here. And if they block, that's even better. Let's just hope they don't run Gix Command. I'm sure they do. I've been seeing a lot of Gix Command players lately. I hope not, but... Brotherhood's End. There's no way they just blew up their own. Oh my gosh. These opponents are playing crazy. Oh, they thought Skitter Beam Battalion was less than 3 mana. I actually feel bad. That's terrible. That's unfortunate. That was bad. And then they attack into the Samut. I'm so confused. I think that's just them giving up. I don't know. Or they just got another one. Okay. Not giving up. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Four, 5 damage. Yeah, let's do this. Give them the 5 damage. And then put them in range of lethal here. Well, they might have a kill spell, looks like. Go for the throat. Interesting. They let me attack before doing the go for the throat, which is another mistake. What a mistake, man. I don't understand. They're taking an extra point of damage they didn't need to. Very strange. End the turn. We got 3 and 3. Okay, perfect. I can do both of these next turn at haste speed. All right. Or not. So let's see if they go level 1 here, or they go level 1. Again, pretty strange. They could have just reanimated something to ensure that their safety was, you know, but instead they take away something from my hand. That is gonna do it though. That is gonna do it. They are tapped out. We got ourselves a blitzed in Riveteer and a 3-1. I'm not exactly ecstatic for that win. The opponent making that really bad misplay with the Brotherhood's End right away. That was super unfortunate. I feel bad for them. I don't like to win that way, but it happens, man. All right, 3-0 so far. Feeling good. We're cruising along. We're winning games fast too, which is the big thing. Trying to rank up pretty quickly here. Did some D-ranking yesterday. Doesn't feel good. We've got a great start here. Anytime we get Kumano into a 2-drop, I'm happy. We're going first too, which is super key to this game. We gotta keep the pressure on them heavily here. Okay. Pretty happy with that Eaten Alive off the top there. The removal is actually a lot more key than you would think, because if the opponent drops down something that, you know, we can't really get through because of its toughness being too high or something, we gotta have those answers. All right. I can almost guarantee that they're not going to block here, but is there really any point in not just playing this now? I don't think so. I don't think so. I would imagine this opponent's running green as well with some protection stuff for that. They're going to try to reanimate it. Shoot. Well, I guess I should have used Eaten Alive as my choice there, but I didn't want to give anything up, honestly, so. It's all good. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. If I draw a land off the top, it's easy W. because I am going to just go for the throat on this again when they bring it back, because we know that's what's going to happen here. It just depends on how much life they actually gain here this turn, because you know they're trying to. Nothing from the opponent here, huh? They might scoop after this here. We'll see. No, it resolves. They don't scoop. 6 damage on board. Make that a lot more. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it. They definitely have something here. I mean, it could be the Basilica land that's triggering this priority stop, but nope. It's going to be a Wandering Emperor. Are they going to minus on the Requisitioner? I would imagine, right? Yep. They gain 2. They take 4, though, going down to 5. We draw a card. Okay, we got the battalion next turn. All right, I'm going to give them this turn because I feel like they're going to plus this onto their 3/4, and I can just Eaten Alive to that instead of wasting my Eaten Alive here. I do hope we get a land, though, because I really want to be able to pull the Eaten Alive and then drop the Skitterbeam Battalion for lethal. We'll see. A lot's going to change this turn, obviously, on the board state. The welcome's fine. Another blocker, tough. They got a land? No. Yep. Hungry for more. Okay, so if I go with the Skitterbeam Battalion, that's 2, 4, 6 damage getting through that they can't stop. That should do it then. That should do it. Another really solid W. This one definitely I'm going to attribute to the fact that we went first, making this so easy. We definitely would have had a really hard time, you know, dishing out that last 1 to 2 damage that we would need to kill him. Had we gone second here, we would have had to grind really hard for it, because they really set themselves up nicely here in the future to draw a bunch of cards and gain life. So they were about to stabilize, but we were able to close out, thank goodness, by going first. Nice, let's go, big W. Well, aside from a few of my removal choices on that early game, I feel like we did pretty good there. I feel like that was a nice game. Okay, this isn't bad. We go second. Uh-oh. Well, actually, mono blue's not an uh-oh. Normally, it's a pretty big uh-oh for us, but I think in this case, because we're aggro, we actually have a pretty good chance here, because we can get underneath them and beat them down before it's too late. Plus, we have really great removal, like Eaten Alive, that we can, you know, take those Djinns out with, so we'll see. Okay, it's not at all what we thought it was, so scratch everything I just said. Let's go here. Are they looking to remove it? They don't attack. Okay. I kind of like this here. Please. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't counter. All right. We're chilling. So if we swing through, they're obviously going to pump this up block here. But if they go to a 3, yeah, I'm going for it. Because they're not going to block the Requisitioner. There's no shot they can, because they don't want to make that trade. We get value out of that. They do not. And we are trying to beat them down fast. So I think that's a fair trade-off. Even though we're going to take some damage right back here, it's all good. It's all good. All right, got a pretty good turn here, I think. So we're gonna try to get rid of both of these things on the field. So how are we gonna do this? We should probably start with go for the throat here, swing through. Honestly, though, maybe we do just leave this alone. Yeah, let's just leave that alone for now. I don't really have a good reason to use Eaten Alive here. I think that's fine to just kind of hang out, because there's bigger things we got to worry about, like Shieldreds and stuff. So if it becomes an issue past this point, we'll be fine. Like if it goes to a 4/4, sure. Interesting. All right, let's put some pressure on him here. Put some pressure on the opponent here. Swing through with everything. They take damage. More damage is good for us, even though they're drawing cards. They have a go for the throat. Sure, we get a treasure, which gets us the Skitter Beam Battalion next turn. We get another treasure. They take 6. And honestly, again, we keep giving them the cards because they can just take that damage. Yeah, I'm gonna let them keep pumping that thing up and taking that damage, because I would imagine they're not even gonna want to. Once that Shieldred comes down, it's gonna gain them life. So I'm really hard focused on saving this Eaten Alive for that Shieldred play. All right, here we go. Is this game? Is this game, or do we get countered here? Counter, make disappear. Shoot. Yeah, I had a small feeling that that might have been the case. Well, this has trample, so they're gonna have to answer it. They have to block. They take more damage, sure. That works out. We got another shot at a Skitter Beam next turn. Mirex. So they're like a real mid-rangey type deck here that's trying to do some control stuff with a little bit of beatdown, but they haven't had a chance to do any of the beatdown stuff because our pressure's been so high. They need to play more defensive, you know? Another Eaten Alive. I just know that we're gonna get countered is the thing, right? So like this avoids make disappear. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna not play the Skitter Beam Battalion because I really don't want to get countered. It lands. Let's go. Send both of these through. Have to make those blocks accordingly. Taking more damage because they're gonna have to pump up the 5/5. All right, and we've established a really solid board state now with these 2 forges going off, so we should be okay. I mean, we send in like a Hungry for More or a Battalion next turn, we win the game, but assuming we get it through without getting countered, of course. Man, so many Eaten Alives here. Let's try, gosh darn it, we gotta try something here. This eats up all of my mana and I can't use an Eaten Alive, and I kind of want to have that option available, so let's just go here and see what happens. I think the results are going to be the same. It lands. Okay, so I can either Eaten Alive. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. I think there's more value there than attacking in right now. Here comes the make disappear. Yep. All right, so we're getting those out of their hand, which is all I'm really aiming to do here, is get those out of their hand, because now we can get Skitter Beams and stuff like that in. And are they gonna pump the sleeper again and take that 1 damage going down to 1? They are. Wow. No cares in the world. Just trying to keep up with the forge. They do have 11 damage on board, though. We do have to keep that in mind. That's a lot of damage coming back our way, but not enough to win the game. What a grind fest, huh? Gix. If they attack now, oh, they lost the game. They don't even know what they're doing here. Oh, they take the damage. Oh, they can choose not to. Okay, they can choose not to take the damage. Well, either way, that should do it. They really have a third one? Oh, no way. I really was banking on them not having a counterspell here because I thought for sure. Wow, that's crazy. 7, 8, 9, 10 damage getting through, though, with trample. 6, 7. They can only block 7. I only need 1 of these to get through. Just 1 point of damage. They don't have a kill spell, thank God. I mean, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie, that was really scary because they did push that 7 damage through. I thought for sure the Gix was gonna kill him. I didn't know they actually had the option not to drop there, but they pushed that 7 through. So if they would have had a way to remove that 7 one there with like a kill spell, Their return fire would have been enough to kill me, but they didn't have the kill spell, thank God. We got really unlucky too, let's be real. Like that third make disappear, we played around the second one for so long to try to land that Skitter Beam Battalion and close out the game. So for them to have a third one is insane. That's bad luck on our end, but we still pulled it out, thank God. All right, we're absolutely rolling right now, which is great. Rolling. What do we got now? Opening hand, a little 2, 3, 4. Nice. A little curve out here is great. Curve out's great. Mana's great. Love it. Uh-oh. Mono green is a tough matchup if that turns out to be what this is. Nope, it's not. Okay. I was gonna say mono green is tough, and the reason why it's so tough is because their bodies get so big that it's really hard for us to get our attacks through without killing stuff. So we would need like a lot of go for the throats and stuff like that. They missed a land drop. That's super clutch. All right, we're going submit here. Let's go. Let's see if they block the 3-1 here. Nope, they take it, and we're gonna get the card draw. Love it. A third pugilist is crazy, but we'll take it, I guess. Pumps a lot of damage through very quickly. They find their land drop. That's unfortunate. Nice, they're swinging through. A lot of damage coming back their way for that. Pugilist gets blitzed in. We send everybody. And we're hopefully going to draw 2 cards here, depending on how they block. Nice, we do get 2 cards. And we get a treasure, which means we can play the Kamano. Ooh, I don't mind if I do, actually. Oh, this is going to be so busted. Oh, that is such a great draw. That is such a great draw. Sack this, take out the visitor. It doesn't get much better than that. It literally doesn't get better than that. We are cooking, guys. Absolutely cooking. We got a full grip of cards in hand, a lot of haste, a lot of damage. And then they play out a Calyx. Oh yeah, that's not enough, my friend. That is not enough. What's our play here? Our play is probably going to be the Pugilist again. So if the Pugilist is our move, yeah, let's go Kamano as well. Pugilist. All right, so if we attack in with everything here, assuming, and then 4, 5, 6. They block Samut, they kill it. 4 and 5 get through. That's, yeah, that's not ideal. So let's leave Samut back here. Nice. All right. Now the Calyx, though, if it does attack and land a shot here, they get to copy an enchantment. So let's see what sort of enchantment they play out here. If it's like a borrowed time or ossification, they could end up having a really good turn here. But I like my chances, though, because of all the haste that we bring back in the next attack. This should be a pretty easy victory regardless. All right, so that goes to a 4-4. They hit us for 4. They get another ossification, but then they're just leaving themselves open for that 2 from the Kamano. Actually, no, Kamano doesn't flip next turn, does it? All right, here we go. Easy does it. Easy does it. Let's go. Another big W. I mean, the opponent, though, let's be real, they struggled to hit a couple land drops early, but either way, that one turn we had where we exiled and dealt that 1 damage from the devil was really game changing there. Really gave us that big bump we needed. Man, can't really be stopped at the moment, can we? Can't really be stopped. We got a little bit of luck on our side a few of these games though, let's be real, but still feeling really good about the synergies of this build here. I feel like this build does a really good job of playing off of it itself. All right, let's go here. We need to turn to like Riveteer would be the most ideal top deck here, but if not, no worries. Boros. Skrell's Hive with some Boros. Okay. All right. I kind of want to blow this up. There's like 50% of me that wants to blow it up. The other 50%'s like just leave it because they can't block. You know what I mean? And then just kill this so they can't gain life. Yeah, I think honestly stopping the life gain for what we're trying to do is more important. Plus, I really can't, you know, risk not playing out the Summit next turn. And like I said, these can't block and they're actually dealing themselves damage. So I think we're okay. Alright, that's unfortunate. I'd really like to use this to blow that up, but you know what? I don't have the mana to hang back and not do something here. So we're going to send both of these in, hopefully drawing some lands. Nice. We get a land, but it is a slow burning land. They're taking more damage though from that Skrell's Hive. I mean, I think when it comes down to the race, I'm going to win this one, but I think we played that right by taking out the Lunarch. The life gain is just... would have been hard to battle against. We potentially have a Pugilist next turn. If not, the Squeeze a really good backup plan. Brotherhood's End though. That's unfortunate. Brotherhood's End is actually really unfortunate because now there goes all of our card draw. All good though. We got the pressure still coming in hot here. Our hand is still good enough to keep some serious pressure on them. I think we did a really good job of forcing their cards to work against them and work into our favor here. I think that was a good move because I almost blew this up on turn 2. I definitely would have cost me the game. All right, another Pugilist is fine. I mean, 4, 5, 6 damage getting through here, and we draw a card. I'll take it. And if they want to try to do anything to the devil, it deals another damage. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. Gonna take a pretty bad hit here from the Forge, but not lethal, so. The Lunarch is actually a really good card with the Forge now that I'm thinking about it, because they gain that life every time, right? But then they also, if they play the back end of it from flashback or disturbed position, it gets the life every time something dies. So it still works really well with, you know, gaining them life. It's not a bad deal. They can't Brotherhood's End the board, which they're thinking about doing, I would imagine. That's their only hope right now, is that Phantom to getting them back into this game. But that's only 4 damage getting through, 5 damage. They gain 1, they go to 2. They have potentially 1 removal spell. But pretty sure we got this locked down here. Pretty sure this is locked down. We're gonna try to yeah, let's try to get this in. All right, doesn't look like they have any kill spells. That's good. I was worried that if I played that out there, they were gonna have something to kill it, and if they did, there's a pretty good shot they return back on us with that Urbrass Forge and kills us. So I'm glad that worked out okay. Nice. All right, so it looks like we got time for one more game here. Still can't believe we're undefeated. I really did not think this was going to happen this way. And we go first now, too. So there's a really strong chance we keep this win streak up here. I love it, though. Absolutely love it. The mana is what's going to cost me here, if anything. We keep a 2-land hand. That's always really, really problematic, especially going first. But I'm hoping that with the Riveteer Requisitioner, if it gets removed, maybe the treasures, you know, come into play and we draw cards with Samut. So I'm hoping we'll be all right. And we find the land anyways. That's so money. Money in the bank. All right, so the opponent running maybe mono red, like a big red. Nothing on turn 1 almost always means that it's going to be big red, but no burn spells, huh? I mean, I'll take it. That's fantastic. Turn 3, deal 4 damage plus the 1. Okay, so they're going to take out the Riveteer. They're going to deal 4 to my face. Sure. We get the treasure. Which means we have a Pugilist play, or we can keep the treasure for now and just, yeah, let's hold on to the treasure for now. Let's get this in. Swing in. Get 2 more cards. Hopefully a land. Oh, wow. We missed the land drop there, too. Crazy. Well, it's a good thing we got that 3rd land drop when we did, because we are struggling right now to find anything else. Whoa, that's a sick Koth. I've never seen that before. They plus Koth to get a land, even though they could take something out here. That's kind of strange. Leaving themselves exposed here for... Okay. Well, I'm going to go Pugilist. And 2, 4, 5 here. All right, let's draw some cards. Did I miss lethal? I might have missed lethal, didn't I? 2, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I definitely missed lethal. That was really dumb. That was really dumb. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that we had lethal there. That was dumb. I was so focused on getting rid of Koth. Whoops. Well, we got a lot of cards. That was so silly. I mean, this game is so far over, but still, that's a mistake I don't want to be making right there. I should have counted before. All right. GG's to the opponent. That'll do. Cannot believe we went undefeated today. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But man, oh man, were those some good games. Holy cow. Oh, that's awesome. GG's. Let's break this one down. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, though. Obviously aggro is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it's always fun to jump into aggro whenever I can do something creative with it, and I think we kind of nailed it with this one with all the extra card draw stuff. I will say one thing I would maybe look into for you guys personally, you guys can kind of decide for yourself, but I had Tenacious Underdog in a 2-drop slot in spot of the Hungry for More, but I was having a lot of difficulty with it because a lot of times we run into aggro matchups, the mirror matchups, and we'd be low on life, and the Underdog was kind of just sitting there, not really helping me advance my board because I couldn't take damage. Hungry for More did the opposite. It gained me life, which is why it's in the build. So you guys can kind of play with that, though. I've had some success with Tenacious Underdog, definitely in a more aggressive sort of way, but if you guys like that, try it out. Let me know what you think, but I prefer the Hungry for More, but just one thing that you guys can kind of play with and interchange yourselves. But again, that does it for me. We'll be back again here tomorrow with not only another video, but also a live stream. If you want to hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we go live here on this channel. And thanks so much if you made it this far into the video. I appreciate it very much. It helps an absolute ton when you stick around this late. And lastly, a big special thank you to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't already know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. Down below, there's a little join button. These people help support my channel monetarily every month. So huge thank you and special shout out to them at the end of every video, because I do appreciate you very much for helping support me. I really do. So thank you. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.